Good morning. Not good morning. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm used to saying good morning because of my Saturday and Sunday morning streams. I should have checked my voice chat before I started, but I didn't think about it. It's Thursday, and I'm home, and I had a second interview with a company called We Go Online to become a bus driver, and I'm pretty excited about that. But a couple big things I have to get past before it's official that I am definitely going to become a bus driver. First, I'm going to share my screen, and there is the stream, but there it is. Sometimes it doesn't show the gameplay. Some of this music, I know it's just me, but I'm hearing music that reminds me of certain Disney movies that I've seen in my youth and growing up. It's so bizarre. And music from like Vampire. Hello! Dude, I have some amazing news. I'm excited about it. I'm nervous and excited. I've got a little bit of anxiety. But I don't know if I've talked about in the past that I was wanting to become a bus driver with Nashville's Metro transit system. It used to be called Nashville MTA, but they changed it to We Go Online. I guess because of the whole internet thing. But I just had my second interview today at 1:30, and it went great. Thankfully, one of the women doing the interview was a good friend of mine who I used to work with years ago at the mall here in Nashville when I was doing security there. But I still have a couple of hurdles I have to pass before it's official. From what she told me, it seems like it's going to be a temporary thing. They are helping people get their CDL, driver's license. And I was studying for it, pre-COVID. And then I just kind of stopped because of all the COVID stuff. I didn't want to stand outside for 3 or 4 hours waiting for my test. Because they were making people wait outside of the DMV to take your turn to go take a test. And I was like, no, I'm not sitting out there in the 100-degree heat. And just waiting fills me with anxiety. Plus, I get nervous just thinking about taking serious tests that has a life-altering thing, Makes me nervous. So it's going to be like a 9-week training thing once a month, awesome. I think.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Once a month, I think, from what I understand. And then I'll go take my test. Which means I'm going to have to miss a Monday of work at my current job for 9 months. I don't know if they're going to like that or not, but, it is what it is. I'm going to play my Thunder the Unstoppable today. I wanted to stream something just to kind of get my mind off of everything. So after my stream, I went to Walmart, got some coffee creamer and some eggnog. I love eggnog. I don't drink it like it's going out of style, but I do like to have a glass every now and then. So, I mean, I don't know. They told me, for example, if you're in a class of like 5 people, you gotta try and do your best on the test, on, I guess, the training test for learning how to drive a bus. Search information for the night year ago. Let me check that. I'll get back to my conversation here. Okay. If you score the best out of everybody in the class, of the other 4 people that are in the class with you, for example, if there are 4 other people, I guess the number really doesn't matter, but you get to be the first person to choose what shift you want, what days off you want. You kind of bid for the days off and the shifts. So, no pressure, right? I was like, man, I'm gonna make my guy look like a knight. We have Knight of the Flame and Lion Guard of the Night. There we go. Until at least I get better armor, you know? I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I work 8 to 4 tomorrow. I volunteered for some overtime. I was so nervous today because I was worried that I would not get off at my scheduled time because of a coworker that works 12 to 6 today. He called out yesterday.
This place smells worse than the Harborage.
Because he suddenly had a cold come up and he couldn't come in. And my supervisor couldn't get a hold of him. He tried calling him, he texted him, no return phone calls, no return text messages. I was so worried and angry. I mean, it didn't affect me yesterday, but I'm like, if this guy freaking calls out or no call, no shows today, man, I'm gonna be upset. Greetings, traveler. I'll post this warning in the hope that you will heed it. This ruin is overrun with a number of dangerous Daedra and their followers. Do not venture forth unless you are adequately armed and prepared. If, however, you do choose to venture into this cave, keep your eyes open for anything of value. I will reward you for recovering any artifacts that I could not. Find me at the Daedric ruins near Narcissus. Yeah, sure, buddy, yeah. And their bus hours are almost 24/7. Some drivers have to be on their bus, and I think on the road, doing their route at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, wow. And then the last bus to return to the quote-unquote garage is around 1 o'clock in the morning. I think she said 1:20 something, almost 1:30 in the morning. I was like, damn, I didn't know they were open. They ran that late. I thought the last bus was like around 11 o'clock. I was like, wow. I thought that girl was about to attack me. Wait, I'm level 15 now, ain't I? Yeah, I get to choose a another weapon. I wish you could take their weapons. That would be sweet. There's a sky shard over there. You get 3 of those, you get an extra skill point to put anywhere you want on leveling your character. Okay. Okay, I do have 2 weapons. This has my healing. And looks like there's a solar flare and a healing ultimate ability. Okay. It's been a minute since I last played this character. I don't even know where we're going. I've been in here before with Vanessa. Let's see if I have any consumable. Let's see if I have any stuff to help my experience.
You will not break me, King of Worms.
I can and I shall. Where is the Amulet of Kings?
You cannot break the will of a son of Yakuda. I spit on you.
So, Sai-Sahan is alive and he has not been broken. An important piece of the puzzle to be sure, but where is he being kept?
Also, when you read books, I don't know if I mentioned this before in the game, you get a little bit of experience out of a random skill that you can have in the game. I'm trying to catch anybody up. I get random and stuff from a NPC that I've never seen. Sends me free stuff to help with crafting. It's a skill. You know what I've really wanted to do, but I've never really known? I've always wanted to be a voice actor or get into acting, but it's such a hard window to get into. And that's a weird analogy. A hard window to get into. Abnerthorn seeks an audience with me away from the Harborage. I should see what he wants. He asked me to travel to a place called the Knife Ear Grotto in Deshan, which believes to be a place that Macarano needs to cache a secret treasure. Abnerthorn and this Sai-Sahan that they're looking for, who's being held captive by Monte Marco, and a half-giant named Lyris Titangord, and 2 other people were like a group of like warriors, guardians, or they were a group of people that teamed up together for years. But Monte Marco betrayed them because he wanted this Amulet of Kings, because he wanted to become all powerful, and he fed them this white lie, or I would say a white lie, this lie, that he would become all powerful, become this Dragonborn, like from the original Skyrim game. But it was a complete lie, and he had them all captured, and stuff. He was actually working for a big demon in the underworld called Molech Ball, who is he's basically like this world's version of the devil. Pretty much. Oh, yeah, that bow. I'm never going to use a bow, but I just got a random skill experience for that skill tree. Okay, oh, agrees with three. Wow, he's actually fighting.
Chimel Adabal, the Amulet of the Kings of Glory, an artifact of the Divines, a badge of office for the ruling emperors of Cyrodiil, and the key to my ascendancy. Yet it eludes me. Exploiting its power to bring about the calamity of our age was intoxicating. It made me aware of the limitless possibilities available to one strong enough and fearless enough to use it to achieve his own ends. The amulet has the power to create or destroy, but it also has the power to undo the damage caused by the soul burst, to mend the tear in the barrier between Nirn and Oblivion. I must recover it before some fool fixes that which must remain broken.
He knows of our plan to use the amulet to set things right. We must rescue Sai Sahan before he can be broken.
I mean, you can read these books if you want to. If you stand there for a few minutes reading them all, but I just get to see dual wield, it increases to 2. Some are just 1 or 2 pages, some are like 5 or 6 pages.
The Red Guard's iron will cannot be overcome with standard interrogation techniques. Physical tortures appear to be useless. I have therefore instructed the Daedra to move Sai Sahan into the Halls of Torment. The Duchess will be most pleased to have a new guest. His flesh is strong, but perhaps her tortures of the mind will break him. I have come too far to allow this upstart sword master to thwart my plans. I will find the amulet, one way or another.
This is the information we've been looking for. At last, Sai Sahan has been taken to the Halls of Torment.
Do you know where that is?
Oh yes. It's Cold Harbor's most nefarious prison. The Daedra in the Halls of Torment reach deep into the dark places of a prisoner's mind and torture them with apparitions of the things they most dread.
That sounds a lot like what happened to Lyris.
It's an effective tactic. The Daedra mock our emotional attachments and the memories that form our sense of self. Daedra have no use for such things. They are immortal. It's impossible to kill Daedra. They simply reform over time.
We need to rescue Sai Sahan. Can you get us to the Hall of Torments?
Of course I can. I am Abnathan. But first, I have a bit more research to do. Go back to the Harbridge and tell Varen what we've discovered. I'll meet you there once I've made the necessary preparations.
Very well. The big sun was my ultimate power. Ooh, 1 skill point. Undeniable truths of attire. Armor, light armor increased to 3. By Elinoon the Impeccable. So they had got the amulet that Metamarco wants. Or something. It was either that or another thing. But he betrayed Abnerthon and Lyris and everybody. Well, I can go out this gate. I forgot. Now I gotta go back to man, my first, I may have talked about this before, I can't remember. The first ever MMORPG I ever played was called Dark Age of Camelot. And I was on a realm called Midgard. And I was a Nord. And one of the kind of classes I could turn into, or choose to play, was called a Berserker. And it was like a DPS kind of character. And my character was named Tobiathan. He wielded 2 single-handed axes in each hand. That was his weapons. And that was by default. You couldn't change it. You couldn't choose what weapon to play in on that character. It was 2 axes. And Berserkers had an ultimate power they could use every few minutes. The recharge was like 3.5 to 5 minutes. I can't remember. But it lasted for like 30 seconds, which was pretty good. Originally it lasted a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. And you could, whenever you needed it the most during a battle, you could click that button on your hotbar, and your character would transform into a big old brown bear, like a big grizzly bear. And it would stand up it would be standing up on its 2 feet. And the bear would be wielding your axes. And then, your attacks would be like more powerful. I don't remember the percentage of how more powerful, but. And for a while, that was like the most favorite class to play. People wanted to have a Berserker on their team, especially in PvP. And right when I got to level 50 and started participating in PvP with my friends, the company that company that was responsible for the game, I'm going the wrong way, they nerfed the character big time. The Berserker power transferring to bear, they reduced the time to like 15 or 20 seconds, and they lowered the damage output because so many people were whining and complaining that the Berserkers did too much damage. And then it made one of my friends, Angel, she had a female Berserker named I think her character was named Tragedy. I don't know why I still remember that. She had a female character Berserker named Tragedy. And she had a healer character named Comedy with a K. It's crazy how I still remember that. But she kind of quit playing after that. She mostly just played her healer character. Of how bad it was nerfed. I remember one time you had to really do your due diligence and research online back then to figure out where to go in certain quests, because they didn't hold your hand like they do now in RPG games, MMORPGs. Like this game, there's a radar pointing me in the direction where I need to go. You read the text when talking and getting quests. And NPCs didn't have a marker above their head saying, hey, talk to me, I'll give you a quest. You just had to run up to different random citizens and talk to them and see if you can get a quest with somebody. And then they pretty much tell you, oh, yeah, I need you to go northwest of here and by the waterfall and kill these varmints that have been killing my sheep or whatever, you know. They'd tell you where to go and stuff. And if you didn't know where it was, you'd have to kind of look online for to figure out where to go. And that was, I must have had 3 different
EverQuest from 1999 to 2004.
Cool. That's cool. I never got into EverQuest.
Spent more time researching what to do than playing.
Right? That was me too, man. I spent a lot of time researching. And then, like, looking on maps that were posted online of where to go. I remember one time, I have this memory because it was so fun. I remember it like it was yesterday. There was a big center PvP zone where Midgard and the 2 other alliances, or there was like an elf race. I used to know them by heart, and I can't remember the other 2 races. They would all meet up, and then you would fight for territory. And the one with the most territory would have certain privileges in their own realm opened up. Like there was this big cave that people loved to go in and farm for XP, farm for materials, crafting stuff. But one time I went in this big PvP zone by myself, and I was on a quest that was inside the PvP zone, and I was inside this cave and looking for what I had to do, and I ran into an enemy PvP player. He was a warrior or a paladin. Yeah, he was a paladin, and we must have fought for 20 minutes. Back and forth. But since they nerfed my character, and I had like maybe 10 or 15 potions on me. I can't remember. Those potions kept me alive and my own buff, but he was a paladin. He had like self-heal and stuff. And like, he seemed like he had infinite amount of magic. But he eventually won, because I was nerfed. And I did some damage to him, but then he would just heal himself. I'm like, ah! I thought it was fun though, it was hilarious. It was, ah!
An unexpected visit. What brings you back, Vestige?
Tharn and I discovered where they are keeping Shah-Jahan.
At last! Where can he be found?
A prison in Cold Harbor called the Halls of Torment.
Well done. I will begin searching for a safe route to the Halls of Torment immediately.
Is there anything else?
I was going to say that a river flows and we are slaves to its current. But I am done with riddles and metaphors. I don't know what awaits us. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a foolish old man who glimpsed the wisdom of the scrolls and survived.
But you can find a path to the Halls of Torment, can't you?
When Tharn returns, we will combine our resources. We will find a path to Torment soon enough.
Okay. And on Dark Age of Camelot, when you wanted to go from one town to the next, you didn't have your own horse. You had to go to a stable guy and click on a horse, and you'd get charged like a few gold coins, I think. And the horse would take you from point A to point B by itself. Looks like I have another point. Let's see.
In early EQ, you had to walk all the way.
Damn. I bet that was tedious.
Took you hours to go from one town to another.
Oh my god. I don't know if I would love that game. I could use some more help, sure. Yeah.
Not to mention, surviving big band monsters.
Right. You'd probably want to be in a... Yeah. Yeah, I got what you're saying, big bad monsters. You'd have to be in a big party for that. When I look back on that game, God. I sometimes want to go back and play it out of nostalgia. And I tried to recover my old account, and they asked for my phone number that I was using back in like early 2000 when I was playing that game, like before City of Heroes, 2002, 2003. And I don't have that information anymore. I don't know what my phone number was. I think it was through Cricket. But I don't have that info anymore. And they said without that info, and the credit card, the debit card that I was using to pay my monthly subscription, I could probably get that information by going to the bank. They might still, still have that on file. But, and I think my email address was like BRVGamerman. That was like my gamer handle back then, Gamerman. Back when I was playing on PS2, Gamerman. But I can't remember my phone number. I wanted to play my old Leviathan again one last time, or for a bit. Maybe do a stream of me playing that. But my computer's biting the dust. I went in to try to use my computer for my interview.
Elves and dwarves were on a different continent.
Really? That was pretty much the same thing from Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, not Elder Scrolls
You
Online.
needed to catch the boat to there.
Wow. That was like the old Dark Age of Camelot.
If you missed it, you had to wait an hour.
That was like the same thing was like that on the Final Fantasy Online, Final Fantasy 11 Online that came out early 2000. I played that game for almost a year. Got to level 22, 23. I was like a little white mage. That game was so hard though. And yeah, if you missed the boat, you had to wait. It was based on a lot. They had a lot of reality stuff based on that game. Let's check out my rings. I'm such a goober. I'm such a goober. Cadaverous assassin. Yep. Those were the days, man. But then, like, my friends Angel and Mike, the two reasons why I started playing the game, got into that game, decided to quit playing, because they had nerfed all their favorite characters and they just kind of lost interest. I joined another guild called the Forgotten. But I just got so worn out and burned out that I quit playing. One of us should use a big double-bladed sword for my paladin. For my magical attack abilities. And then have a sword and shield on when I'm on my healing. not what I wanted to do. Probably gonna need to move my abilities around, swap them out, but my healing abilities on the main hand weapon and my attacks on well, I guess I'm a yeah. My mace needs to be on the main hand. Wait, hang on. Need to adjust my abilities here. You gotta switch weapons to change out your, okay. Now that we've got that squared away, I'm sure most relationships are like this. Sometimes Cindy be like, what do you want for dinner tonight? I'm like, I don't know. You want this for dinner? No, I don't want that for dinner. What do you want? Burger King? No. Taco Bell? No, I don't want Taco Bell. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want? Fazoli's? No, I don't want Fazoli's. You need to cook something? No. No. You want Chinese? No. I don't want Chinese. What do you want then? I don't know. What do you want? I want Burger King, Taco Bell, KFC, Captain D's, Subway, Papa John's, anything. Steak, spaghetti, goulash, pork chops, mashed potatoes and green beans. No. Salad? No. I don't want. I'm not really in the mood for that. Not all the time, but sometimes, man, she'd be like, I don't really want that. Well, you let me know what you want. I'm going to go to Burger King and get me a Whopper with cheese and a medium fry and a Coke. You go and find the restaurant I don't know and get you an I don't know sandwich. There's a new burger place opening up in a few months called What a Burger. What a Burger. Opening up in the Hermitage, Tennessee area, which is like 7 miles from my house. Cindy can't remember ever eating there, but she's pretty excited about it opening up. I've never heard of it, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. Yep. Well, having that ability will help me level it up. Take that, bug. Take that. Smack you on the exoskeleton. I don't know if when I finally start driving the bus and I find out my schedule, I hope I do really good on the test. And I get the days off and the schedule I want, on the shift I want. We'll see where I'll be, what days I'll be streaming on and stuff then. There's all kinds of shifts. There's shifts that you could do where you're just covering for other people who are sick, who are on vacation, who call out. So you're doing like different routes every day. I don't know if I want that. That's a bit too confusing. Blinded by the light. You know, I should have named this guy the singer of Blinded Light. That would have been funny. Blinded by the light, strung up like a douche. Know the song I'm talking about, Lynn? Nice. Nice. You seem to be making a lot of enemies. Blinded by the light. Or if I could change my name. I'll probably change his name to that if it's not taken. What was the singer's name to that song? I think it's called Blinded by the Light, right? Singer. What was that songer? Singer's name to Blinded by the Light. Manfred Mann? That's the band name, right? Canadian singer, The Weeknd. Blinding Lights. Max Martin. Oscar Holter. Ashmet Bosch. Jason Queenville receiving additional credits. Manfred Mann, I think.
Originally written by Springsteen, but Manfred made it popular.
Oh. Manfred Mann. So I should name him Manfred Mann. I wonder if anybody would get that. You know how in City of Heroes they had battle cries? You could hit a button to shout your battle cry. Ah! If they had battle cries in this game, it could be blinded by the light, and then do a healing thing. Blinded by the light, strung up like a douche. How you like the sun? Can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. What was that? Oh, I was about to sit down on the thing there. Yeah, you can just sit down and stuff. La 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 la. As great ships of men crawled the waves to their destinies, there were, after long years, a number of tales lost in the mist of war. Even out of the forgotten, though, wisp of a story find ways to receptive ears, as even the deepest of secrets never truly dies. When fires burn and the night grows soft in, the rest of this truth is an inevitable age and wear.
Only the dead will see an end to this war.
Blinded by the light, strung up like a douche. I'm probably singing it wrong. Strung up like a douche. Oh, it's not locked. Crap. Major crap. Wow, they just keep popping out, don't they? He exploded. Got a raw belt there. Not high enough. Surrounded by the light. Yeah, it's stuck in my head now. I won't get copyrighted for singing it. You know how YouTube is. The robots listen for songs and nudity. Oh, I got a strike. I was singing a song. Wow, that was cool. At the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. I worked my butt off too on Dark Age of Camelot to get my epic armor. Like the level 50 armor you'd get, it was called epic armor. That was what they called it back then. I had to do so many quests to get my epic armor. There was characters, classes that were related to Greek mythology in there too, like Thor's hammer. I had a female character that I made for Cindy because I was trying to get her into playing it, and she wielded it like a hammer like Thor's and had lightning powers abilities. I can't remember her name. There was a race called Kobolds, and I had a shaman Kobold. I don't remember his name, but I'm missing something over here. Crap. Much crap. You gotta let go of the trigger right before it starts to wiggle, or right as it starts to wiggle. Either before or right when it starts. I'm wearing heavy armor. One of Cindy's favorite movies from her youth, even today she would love to watch it. It came out in either 1986 or 87. Batteries not included. It was on sale on Voodoo for like $10. And I was gonna get it yesterday when I got home from work. While sitting in the driveway, I was gonna buy it. $10 movie. But they've taken it off the market. I mean, it was just on there the other day. I should have bought it then, but I wanted to make it a surprise. And then we could watch it last night while eating dinner. But crap. One of my old favorite classics by Stephen King that I used to enjoy watching as a teenager, as a young adult, was it had Emilio Estevez in it, and it was called Maximum Overdrive, where all the machines come to life. That was a crazy movie. I broke it. One of the questions they asked me during the interview was like, why do you want to be a part of our team? I was like, well, I've always kind of wanted to drive a bus for a long time, ever since like 2010, 2011. I remember what else I said. I said that. I always wanted to drive a bus since like 2010, 2011. And I've been kind of wanting to get out of security for like a long time. Because it's just, I don't really enjoy doing it anymore. And it's kind of stressful at times. And I want to make more money than what I've been making in security. He said, well, this job can be stressful too. You know, you're going to have so many different people, you know, trying to pushing, you know, tugging on you for your attention and stuff while you're driving. I'm like, see how I handle that when I cross that bridge. Medium armor crap. Let me check something here. Inventory. I'll have to go to like the character selection screen. hidden twilight, the city of Inksies, rose from the desert, shining and decadent. Somehow, it still stood and crouched through the gate, and the beast knew exactly where to take me. The way worn by beggars and poets, the only place a man of my appetites can find satisfaction. I'm not proud, but then nobody ever is. The rest of the tunes. Another question they asked me, they said, what 3 words would you use to describe yourself? I've never been asked a question like that before, so I was like, down to earth, loyal, and I was looking for reliable. I wanted to say the word reliable, but I couldn't think of it because I didn't want to pause for too long. And I said honorable, but I said honorable, and then later I was like, man, I should have said reliable. Oh well.
Honorable is good too.
Yeah. Man, and the bus station, being a part of this team, you could be a part of the union if you want. Of course, I don't know if being a part of the union would be better than not being a part of the union. And they have showers at the place of work where you can take a shower. They have a room where you can sleep. Like she told me that some of the employees, they live really far away. And if you get off work and you have to be back early in the morning, you can just sleep there and then get up and go to work the next day instead of driving all the way home. I was like, wow, that's cool. I said, I don't know if I'd ever sleep there, but that's really cool. Hey, honey. If I can, I'm gonna change my character's name to the singer of the song Manfred Mann. He's the singer of the Blinded by the Light song. Originally sung by shit, man. What was that thing you said a while ago? I can't think of his name. It was originally sung by another pop singer that I can't currently think of. I'm having a brain fart. But Manfred Mann made the song popular. The Blinded by the Light. That song. I'm drawing a blank right now. Earlier, before my interview, Bruce Springsteen, who originally sung it, but Manfred Mann made it popular. I didn't either. Land shared some information with me that I didn't know. Yeah. Cindy said, you're smart. Well, of course he is. He used to be a teacher. Lane schooling me every day. Well, not every day, but every week, I'd say. Huh?
From the side.
Oh. How's your feet doing? Finally. Turn off my outfit. Cool. I like that look. Looking for his blank.
Well done. I am Shalador, young one, and I think you'll do nicely. Return that book to Velost. Tell her fire will show her the words.
I think I'm gonna go by a town. Let's see if I can teleport out of here. I'm drinking coffee. You put it in the fridge. Thank you. She brought me a Dr. Pepper. Coffee creamer. I got 2 small ones. One's in the door right there. They didn't have a big one. They didn't have anything I wanted at Walmart for coffee creamer. Walmart? They do now. Hermitage. They also have the Fireball eggnog. It's in a plastic bottle to the left. It's almost shaped like a coffee creamer bottle. It's in a plastic container. It says Fireball. Yeah. It's near the bottom on the left, but I almost bought one, but we ain't got no Fireball whiskey, so. Cool.
You there. How would you like
Vestige,
to do
meet
something
me at the
worthwhile?
harborage. We are ready to rescue Side Sahan.
You bought more? Hey, I gave him his last turkey neck earlier. He didn't savor it. He took a couple of bites and...
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want? I'm an angry guard. What do you want?
We raise fine for...
What do you want? Where are the drugs going? I want to know. Don't lie to me, soldier.
Steps back.
2 steps back. Open for business. Triple shot? Cool, baby, thank you. You're so sweet.
What business brings you?
I'm gonna sell some stuff.
Sup?
Sup?
Do you want to make your armor look cool?
One day in the future. I don't know if you can
No,
hear me.
there's a way to make your armor like this.
Check my social voice chat. No, my mic's not on right now. This is the evolution of the shield as you gain higher in level. Really? It's not going to change anything different. I mean, it doesn't get any cooler than the Orc, Red Guard, Britain, Clark, Argonian, High Elf. Dark with the shield looks good. And it doesn't change. Drummer. Ancient Elf. Order of the Hour. Barbaric. Oh. That's kind of cool. David. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Dragon. Nope. Let's go deconstruct some swords. Let's see what I need first before I start making random stuff. I need, well, I got shoulder pad. Those are red guard though. I need a new belt. I need a level 15 belt. I need Nord gloves. Maybe boots. Alright, start with the waist. I need level 15 Nord belt. So, there's the girdle. X square for craft. Well, that's 14, close enough. Okay. There we go. Now I need, I guess I'll make better boots. Then I'll make me a better weapon. They're on the washer. Both of them. Ready to go. I need to clean my boots later too. What do you want for dinner? But I'll tell you later. She said, I don't know. Maybe. You can also improve upon the stuff that you make. Similar boots. There's a change in color there. You can make necklaces, rings in the game if you wanted to delve into that kind of crafting. You can put enchantments on stuff. I don't have anything to enchant my stuff with. See, I'm gonna...
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
No, lady, shut up. I'm gonna log out real quick. I ain't stopping my stream yet, but I want to see if I can change my name. My character name. I want to change my first name to Waldo. So if I'm ever at work or somewhere and I get lost, people be like, where's Waldo? Let me move my camera. I can't see what it says.